You enjoy the entire show. That's what you're going to do. You're going to enjoy the entire show. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot to open up another. There we go. Put you over in that window. There we are. All right. Hey, it's going. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Houston with a Problem. What episode are we? 514. 514. Little kitten's here. Imuna. She's going to hang out. You're not going to hang out today? Okay. We have some interesting things popping off on the Twitter. Ryan Cohen did 2 tweets today. One looking for some sort of Salesforce thingamajiggy. Yeah, really? Meow. And then another tweet where he retweeted himself when he predicted that the iPhone 16 would be a thing. And no kitten. What? And hey, this was a terrible idea. Just going to be climbing all over me and just making noises in my ear. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Ryan Cohen is to tweet out, like, called it for the iPhone 16, which apparently I think premieres tomorrow. In Schwab and several other brokerages, GameStop's listing has changed from Class A to new class or Class New shares. So people are speculating that there's going to be some sort of announcement tomorrow. Yeah, you think so? You think so? There's going to be some sort of announcement tomorrow related to merger acquisition. Hoping, maybe. Which means that we're going to postpone the political show one more day. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to talk about earnings and things. Are you going to make a jump over there? There you go. So, yeah. Hey, Monkey Butt, you need to be nice to the kitten. I know the kitten's going to want to swat you in the face. But you got to be nice. Okay. So, yeah, there's that. James Earl Jones passed away today. It's a bummer. I mean, he was 90-something years old. So he lived a fantastic life. He was monumental in so many roles. And his booming voice will probably remain forever. Because I think he gave permission to Disney to keep his voice as Darth Vader in perpetuity. So expect AI James Earl Jones for another 1,000 generations or so. Okay. We're gonna do this one because I just have a feeling. Yeah. You weirded out by a little kitten? Is that what you are? You weirded out by a little kitten? You gonna hide under the desk? You can hide under the desk. Take a scared little dog. 4 ounce kitten. Oh shoot. Okay. That's weird.
Houston, we have a problem.
Did you climb all over things, monkey? Okay. Turn off the intro. So, what's on your minds? What's on your mind? Oh, you're gonna attack my feet now? Is that what you're doing? You're gonna murder my feet, little snot? I'm gonna be so distracted. Come here. Monkey, be nice, monkey. We have a tiny little kitten here. She has to be nice. Okay, so let's just hit the phone lines here. EB says, let's go. EB was first today. Don't you jump in the trash can, you dumb cat. That's the trash can. You're not going to get out of there without any help. Yeah, so stay right here. Okay, how about you go right there? That's a good spot to go. All right. Damos, second again. Happy birthday, Houston. Why was Jimmy relatively flat today? It popped to 25 in a little bit. But yeah, it was relatively flat. I would expect a little more push leading up to earnings so that they could short it back down again. But if they do some sort of crazy announcement, merger acquisition, etc., then it's gonna be really hard for them to push down. The volume on Oh my goodness. Oh, there you go again. Monkey, be nice. I know. Monkey, come on. Monkey butt. Monkey butt. Maybe bringing the kitten in was a terrible idea. Monkey, up here. Come on. Up there. Monkey butt. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. Up here. Come on. You go up there. And you hang out. The kitten won't climb up there. I'm so distracted by the kitten. It was a terrible idea to bring her in here. So the traded flat, I think, because there's some fear that there might be an announcement coming. That's my guess and my hope. And I'm going to cross all the fingers, got my toes crossed, got my legs crossed, going to cross my eyes. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. EB, I see the new class in Schwab, and also I am ready to be heard again. Lol. Me too. I'm used to it by now. It's like an abusive relationship or something. Just kind of expect it. Come along. Yogi, I see it in Schwab. N9, just checking computer share. It's showing GameStop Corp Class A common still. Interesting. I heard IEP also changed to something new, but can't confirm. Anyone know? Dig Dug Doink. In E-Trade, you have to click on GME, see the new Class A title. To click on it. Okay. Curb Walnut. Something happens with GME this week. I'll be sending you the ugliest shirt. I'd love it. Yes, murder my toes, you little cat. David Hensley lost power at internet for half a day. Looking forward to getting caught up. Well, welcome aboard. We don't really have any concrete news. We just got the hopium kind of spilling out of our pants here. So just kind of send her that chi and hope the hopium works out. N9, I checked RBC Canada and Simple Canada, it's still the same old one. Daniel Harris, did you receive the email with the Scott Trout filing against FINRA? I did, Daniel. I don't think it's a very good filing. I don't think it's a very good filing. As soon as you start attacking agencies as being unconstitutional as a pro se client, the judge is just going to go, meh. He needs to get a lawyer if he's going to be doing this fight, or at least, be a lawyer himself or something. I don't think it's particularly good filing. It's going to be easy for the judge to just ping, flick it out of here. Michael Haro, IEP on Fidelity is listed as units. Is it? What's the term for the IEP? It's like a equity unit, I believe is what it is. So, can we get Monkey a treat? Of course we can get Monkey a treat. She's stuck in here with this dog, so I may as well. Dude, engine brakes are illegal. Okay. Some truck flying by using the Jake brakes, which are against the law on this island. So, you like it, Monkey? Does that make up for the fact that there's a kitten in this room? Huh? Yeah. She's just, like, exploring and then trying to murder every little piece of schmutz and garbage I have in here. Sometimes Sommelier, can you please explain how reusing Torchlight's QSIP number helps the criminals facilitate trading fraud? Thanks to all you do. I have no idea how reusing Torchlight's QSIP number does anything. I saw that, was it Shaughnessy? Kristen Shaughnessy? She mentioned that. I don't know why you would do that, how it would help things. I can't explain it to you sometimes, Sommelier. It is what it is. And hey, look, kitten. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it seems squirrely because I thought this was like a one-time use, and once that's over, whew, it gets tossed forever. But Jason Blackwell, Houston, what 3 words? Punchy bonus jumped, just in case halfway in closes. Punchy bonus jumped. 'd. Whoops, come on, you're gonna highlight you. I'm jumped. 'd. 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 going to copy and paste you. And we're going to go to what? 3 words. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. Is it working? There we go. Okay. What 3 words? Bam. Shaboom. Back, bang, fall. Boop, boink. Punchy bonus jumped. Dick's Last Resort. Next to Hooters, even. All right. So let's see where it's in Dallas. Next to some giant roads, because that's what Dallas does. There's Dick's Last Resort. There's a Hooters. Oven Bits. Look at that. Is that a pool? That looks like a giant pool. There's the House Realtor. Maybe Traders. So we got ourselves a rooftop pool next to Dick's Last Resort. Yeah, kill that piece of paper, kitten. Kill it. Yeah. All right. Guess there's a reason to be in Dallas, finally. Outside of that, I don't know of any other reasons to be in Open things up because I got a kitten. I have a nervous monkey butt who doesn't like being around kittens. It's okay, monkey. You're okay. The kitten's allowed to play. Turn off the other one. Well, at least, you know, technical problems will never go away. That's when there's death, taxes, and technical problems. EB, hit that like and subscribe, people. Yes, please. Antonio Baez, hi, Houston. Lisa Sa, can you give the kitten a treat, please? I don't have any kitten treats, and I actually don't know what I'm allowed to feed her beyond her, like, squish of meat that she has. So, monkey, hey, let the kitten play. I know it's fascinating, but you're staring at it like it's food. Tuxedo cats are the best. I should know. Really. My brother had a tuxedo cat named Mr. Magoo, who was terrified of everything. He was fatter than Chalupa. He was a big fat cat. And Mr. Magoo was terrified of everything. And then he went kind of senile towards the end, where somehow he never ate food, he never drank water, but somehow just pissed and shit constantly. It was amazing. Like, you'd fill his bowl with food, he wouldn't eat it, and then he would just take a dump somewhere in the house. You're like, how is he doing this? And one time I was visiting him down in California, and they put me in one of the kids' rooms, fell asleep, woke up, and Mr. Magoo had left a Cleveland steamer right there on my chest in the middle of the night. May you rest in peace, Mr. Magoo. But I want blood. Yes. EB, F red, F blue, let's talk green. Well, got those fingers crossed. All right. Doing the murder there, murder kitty. Pete Donnelly 84. There was a Twitter post yesterday that claimed Trump was leading Harris in recent polls. Can you confirm that for New Zealand Ape? There was a single poll showing that, but the rest of them don't really show that. The New York Times Sipsis poll, was the one? Showed Trump up by like 1 point, but all the other polls were not. That cat's gonna make as much noise as possible, isn't she? Playing around back there, finding the noisiest thing she can. Okay, so Survey USA for North Carolina now has Harris in the lead. That's new. General election, Harris. This is Florida Atlantic for Georgia. Harris is down in Georgia. Florida Atlantic has Harris down by 1 in North Carolina. Wisconsin, Harris is up by 2. Pennsylvania, Harris is even. Michigan, Harris is up by 1. The New York Times Siena. That's what it was. New York Times Siena has Harris down by 2 in 1, 2, 3 of their 4 polls they did. She's down by 1 the other. Whereas you go to Harvard University, Metropolitan Institute, Outward Intelligence, she's ahead in all of those. America Greatness, it's Arizona, she's even in those. Emerson College has her ahead. Emerson College is the one to look at. They nailed everything within 0.5% last time around, and they have her up by 3. So, yeah, the New York Times Siena, that's the one that seems to be an outlier that has her behind Trump. I don't know what the calculations are, but yeah, I mean, they're trying to make it as neck and neck as they possibly can. I don't think it's going to be very neck and neck personally. I think she's going to crush it. And tomorrow night is the debate. If she goes into the debate and absolutely just belittles Trump the entire time, forget policy, forget anything else. Monkey butt, hey. Monkey. I know you want to play, but that cat is so tiny. The cat is so tiny. Monks. Monkey butt. Hey. Monkey. Come on. I know. Hey, monkey butt. Come on. Monkey. Come on. Up here. Other. Come on. I know. It's so tempting to be a little kitten down there playing with plastic things, and you want to just smack it around because it's small. So she goes into the debate and she just belittles him the entire time. I think she wins the debate. You don't treat him like a serious person. You treat him like a clown show. Donald Trump was tried to make a rule that she's not allowed to stand on a podium so they can show how different their heights are. And that means she can come in and be like, hey man, you're an adjudicated rapist, a convicted felon. Do you spray paint yourself orange? You're wearing lifts and a girdle. Like, what's up with that? Just hit him right in the narcissism. And that's how you're going to win this. People are like, oh, that's, ad hominem and whatever. Who cares? You're going for narcissistic injury so that he loses his mind. And that is how you're going to win the debate. When he gish gallops, when he starts spouting off 45 incorrect things in a row, you don't even address it. You go, that was a load of bullshit, and you talk about something completely different. It defeats him. He does not know what to do with it. So go for narcissistic injury, ignore the gish gallop, and she's going to do well. If she does what Biden did in the June debate, which is try to address every single solitary incorrect thing that Trump just flooded him with, you're not going to win, because then you're playing in his court. You need to take that ball and just boot it out of the chain link fence, so that he's got to go and get it and come back with it, and then you just do your own thing for a couple minutes. So should be interesting. Should be an interesting debate. We'll go over on Wednesday. I will replay the debate. We will go over it line by line on the new politics channel on Wednesday. But anyway, let's talk GME. We only got a limited time here right now. And then there's a reset of the chat. Monkey bet. Oh, you're going over there. David Buckeye, you failed me for the last time. Julius Miami, good afternoon, future millionaires. San Sapien, hey Houston, my man. Pulte was on X saying we're over the target. How imminent could things be? I'm hoping tomorrow. I'm always hoping tomorrow. I just think that, there's a good chance with weird prophetic tweets coalescing that we could be tomorrow. Monkey, come on. Monkey, come on. Monkey butt. Leave the kitten. Little kitten stuck on the blanket. Nope. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Hey, you be nice to kitten. You understand me? You be nice. It's a small kitten. Get up here. Come on. Monkey. Come on. Get up here. Come on. No. You don't get to yell. You were being mean to the kitten. You get down from that blanket? Yeah. You stay there. She's my niece. She's like Mike Tysoning the kitten with her nose. You're not allowed to do that, especially when the kitten got a little claw stuck in the blanket. Yeah, you gotta be nice. I know. You're small. She needs to have a motherly instinct. She's got none whatsoever. Disappointed in you. I am so disappointed in you, monkey butt destroyer of worlds. Anyway, so where were we? Big Mully 12, Houston. Am I retiring this September? Wouldn't that be great? Oh, you're gonna get the beard? You're gonna get the beard because I just saved you from the big dog. So, yeah. Murder. Yes. I hope so. I hope we're starting to retire like by Friday. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be great for them to announce like a Bye Bye Baby merger, and then my 15,000 shares of Bed Bath and Beyond suddenly become worth a whole bunch of money, and then I don't have to do anything anymore, and I can just play with kittens all day long? Wouldn't that be great? It'd be my entire life. Just piles of kittens chewing on my fingers. Arr, murder. Yes. Arr. Houston, come to the dark side through destiny. Turkish, where's the money, Hustowski? I think it's in the tomorrow, personally. That's what I think. That's a cheek. Yes. Scroll with the other hand. Shout out to ungulates, yes, but this is not ungulate. This is a toe bean little claw machine who is ripping my face apart. That's my face. Okay. Still planning to buy puts after today? No. I was planning on doing the usual buy puts right before close tomorrow, before the thing. I might not, and depending on where the stock price goes tomorrow, do I pick up even more calls? Do I do that? Do I pick up more calls just for the hell of it? See what happens. I might. Implied volatility is going to be really high. So. But I don't think I'm buying puts. If anything, I might split the difference and buy equal parts of each. Yeah, I think something's up. Just kitten claws are up. That's what I think. Where Snort Alert's here. Scotty, what would happen if AMC and GME merged? Like, AMC has so much debt, I don't think GME would want to take that on, personally. They've got, $4.5 billion in debt, plus another $5 billion in liabilities for leases and things like that. I wouldn't want to take that on if I were GameStop, especially if I'm free of debt right now. I would personally want to take on something. If there is debt, something that's smaller that they could pay off with their $4 billion they have. That's what I think anyway. What do you think? Murder? Is that what you think? Yes, you're gonna kill me. Season 4. Calls, puts for Friday on GME, considering they always hammer it down after earnings. I'm leaning to puts, but having said that, MOAS is Friday. That's the problem, is that if they do announce something awesome tomorrow, then puts are out the window. If they don't announce anything tomorrow, then the puts are going to pay off big time, and we all just got hyped up for nothing. But there's there's millions of dollars in premiums being paid for options today. And we still have, I think we still have the 110,000 that were purchased on Friday, possibly by DFV, which are weeklies, which is very ballsy to buy that money in weeklies. Yeah. Pedro Carvalho. We're just waiting for the big whales to join the party. Until then, MOAS is out the table. Hang in there, fellow apes. Yeah, we're waiting. Are you stuck? Are you stuck on my lapel? On my collar? Yeah, you gotta let go. There we go. Oh, you're just gonna do that. Okay. Just murder. Yes, murder. Kill. Death. R. Yes. R. Kill. Yes. Chew. Seagill. Happy birthday, H-Dub. I've said it before and I will say it again. Can't wait until you no longer have a problem. We'll be riding the hedgy pain train with you. Yeah. You can do that here. That'll keep you busy. Are the astronauts still up there? Astronauts are still up there, but they brought the Boeing Starliner thing home, apparently without a problem. So they may have been just fine if they had been in it. But it is what it is. Shadowfire, I'm traveling to Vancouver Island next week. Do you have any recommendations for geology or nature on the southern half? I haven't been to Vancouver Island in so long. That's my head. I know there's jade. I know there's gold. I know there's really cool fossil beds and a lot of like estuaries and bays and things. So when the tide goes out, you can crack up a bunch of rocks and get amylites and whatnot. So you can do that. You can, let's see here. There's neat glaciers, all over the mountain areas. But yeah, the last time I was on Vancouver Island I was a kid. I haven't been on Vancouver Island since I was a kid. And it was in, Victoria. They got, the Natural History Museum is pretty cool there. And, Monkey, be nice. There's the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Yeah. Hey, kitten, don't start shit you can't finish. The dog's already angry that I pulled her away from you and you're just going to go up and just swat her in the face? You can swat me in the face all day long, ding dong. Yeah, that's right. Swat me in the face all day long, you stupid little cat. Yeah, just murder. Yeah, kill. Is that a gay resort? Ow. Just Mammy, tell me in what football city do they arrest their best player to motivate him? Oh, that was crazy. Well, first of all, Tyreek Hill should not be going 100 miles an hour in a 40-mile-per-hour zone, but he also should not get kicked by the police and put into cuffs. My guess is that the police officers probably thought, hey, he's on the opposite team's fantasy league, and we're gonna detain him so he can't play. And then he 130 receiving yards and a couple of touchdowns. So, yeah. And then people are still like, why still angry at Kaepernick? I mean, outside the football stadium, a black man is still a black man, right? Chad Clifford, Houston. Oh, crap. Why does it keep resetting? Come on. I noticed Chad Clifford was saying something. Chad Clifford, Houston, can you explain the Van Allen bands around the Earth and the effects they have on humans passing through them? The Van Allen bands are the magnetic field lines from our magnetic core. Are very, it's a big ball of goo with lots of moving charges, creates a huge magnetic field, and that's the Van Allen belts. The Van Allen belts trap highly charged particles. And those highly charged particles can have a lot to do with don't drink my water. That's my water. Can have a lot to do with splitting up DNA, things like that. When we first put people in space, scientists did not know if humans could survive going through the Van Allen belts, if we could shield them enough to keep them from getting shredded by titanium atoms moving the speed of light and things like that. Turns out we can. There are ways to shield it. You still get high radiation, but you're not getting penetrated by atoms moving the speed of light and whatnot. Kitten, you gonna totally challenge this dog again? You stay over there. You hide right there. And I don't know what you just put in your mouth, but you seem to be enjoying it. And swallowed. Okay, whatever it was, that cat just ate it. So that was a big fear of Van Allen belts. But we have ways of shielding astronauts from it so that, the radiation exposure isn't any more than getting an x-ray at the doctor's office. So, but if you were to be unshielded and pass that sucker, you'd be done. It'd basically rip apart your DNA and that'd be it. Are you prepared to be a nice dog? Huh? Are you prepared? Come on. Come on, monkey. Come on. Nope. You can stay right there, but no being a dick to the kitten. Yeah, you can be wary. No being a dick. Okay. Get her some sardines and water. Oh, okay. Murder the toes. There you go. Yes, you can murder that toe. Yeah, you can kill that toe right there. Yeah. Dig Dug Doink has a Tux cat. Awesome. Sir Barther used to move a kitty. I know. It was a terrible idea. I should never brought this kitty in here. Monkey is like hunting instinct is just going wild right now. Jimenez Houston, you said people with mental illness can drastically change with the right meds. Are radicalized or indoctrinated people suffering similar mental illnesses that can be treated with meds? There's evidence that microdosing things like psilocybin, LSD, stuff like that can, how do I put this? Can affect the amygdala and remove a lot of the persistent fear that are inside folks who have enlarged amygdalas. And basically, if you go through the right therapy with microdosing these hallucinogens, you can be cured of things that make you scared a lot, like an unreasonable amount of fear. I don't know if you saw today, JD Vance tweeted out this thing saying that there's a town in Ohio that's got 20,000 Haitian immigrants and they're just killing and eating everyone's cats. Like that's not happening. And no, it never happened. But the irrational fear in his brain makes him believe that such hokey bullshit is happening. And he's like, oh my God. JD Vance could probably do some microdosing of some hallucinogens with the right therapist and work through the weird trauma that has resulted in him being like sketchoid scared of things that aren't happening. The irrational fears are just silly. They're silly. I have irrational fears. Like I explained, I have a rational fear of being sent back in time to an era when there's no toothpaste. It's not going to happen. But in my brain, I go through enough what if scenarios if that were to happen, and I'd have to invent toothpaste because there's no way I'm going to go through life not having clean teeth, being surrounded by gross medieval people who don't have clean teeth. That's just how it's going to be. But I recognize it's irrational, whereas someone like JD Vance is not recognizing that the like spoon-fed bullshit he was just received about, Haitian immigrants eating everyone's cats is just made up, and that the numbers are absolutely silly, and we can do better. We can do better. Tony Bies is here. William Morgan's here. The butterfly monkey effect. Those polls are fake. Just look at the crowds attending rallies. I'm not sure which ones are fake or which rallies are being attended, but all of them are, people are showing up to things. Zapdos. Shout out to Monkey Butt and the Fat Cat and Kitten. I think the Fat Cat's outside. The kitten is murdering, as you can see. And the Monkey Butt is depressed, like middle child. What are you? I don't know what you'd be here. Naymac 3, Trump is still less evil than Kamala. No. Just no. Trump is an adjudicated rapist. He is a multi-convicted felon. He's facing another 57 indictments. Nope. You don't go near the dog. You need to have some self-preservation there, kitty. He's not allowed to operate a charity because he and his family stole from charities. He's not allowed to operate school because he made a fake college. He lost money in casinos. He sold homes to Russian oligarchs. It appears he took millions of dollars from Egypt illegally while he was president. Pretty much everyone who's ever worked in one of his campaigns. Don't swat the dog, you stupid little moron. Come here. Just walked up and just was like, Poosh. Oh yeah? Oh, that's what you're gonna do? You're gonna hiss at me now? You're gonna hiss at me now? Oh, chomp the ear. So it just, he's a straight up mobster is what he is. He's kind of terrible at it too. He keeps getting busted. And like he's on, recordings breaking the law, right? He's on recordings breaking the law, and he's got forged documents where he broke the law, and he's just an idiot. He's not smart, evil, and just an idiot. So, yeah, that's what you got to deal with him. Ludicrous speed. Hermes quarter horse airplane is supposed to be a 4,200 mile per hour. Is it safe for human travel? I mean, if he's going from 0 to 4,200 miles per hour instantaneously, you just turn everyone to red mist. There are speeds in our atmosphere which are very hard to achieve simply because materials can't withstand the heat. The SR-71 was made up of titanium because titanium could withstand the heat of going 3,000 miles per hour through the atmosphere. And it actually became a more sealed airplane as a result of that friction. It was kind of a porous, water would run through the joints and everything. But when it flew, it expanded and kind of welded everything together. We have not really, as far as I can tell, attempted to make a human plane that could travel that speed since. But I have to look at the Hermes quarter horse airplane. I don't know that one. Hermes quarter horse Mark 1. You stay over there, you little kitten. Well, there we go. Okay. No windows, because how are you going to make sure the windows can stay? No, you stupid fucking cat. Get away from the dog. It's neat and all, right? So that looks unmanned to me, personally. It might be stuff in it, but what's quarter horse? High-speed flight test aircraft. Quarter horse first program on Hermes roadmap to hypersonic flight. The program culminates in two primary objectives: demonstrate Chimera's turbine-based combined cycle engine capabilities flight, break the near 50-year-old airspeed record held by the legendary SR-71. Once in production, this aircraft will be used as a platform for commercial testing and development efforts. The various iterations of quarter horse each progressively increase in complexity, distribute the program risk across multiple vehicles, and accelerate learning for Hermes. Cool. I mean, it sounds neat. We'll see what works. When they build things like that, they're actually hoping for military contracts. That's what they're hoping for. So, yeah, commercial use, military contracts. Monkey, don't do that. But yeah, I mean, it seems neat. Neat little rendition. Flying as a little computer animated land. When SR-71 was built, they did tests with bomber version of SR-71, just carrying a 3,000 pound chunk of metal, and the amount of damage a 3,000 pound chunk of metal traveling 3,000 miles an hour can do when it hits something was quite incredible. So there's thoughts like, oh, we can use this and like blow up Vietnam. So there's military applications to things like this, that's for sure. You're gonna fly this. They're gonna fly, close to the edge of space to go that fast, probably 100,000 feet or higher. It'll be interesting. It'll be safe for humans as long as it can withstand the friction and doesn't cook everybody inside. Kitten, leave the dog alone, you stupid little idiot. Adam Davey sold weekly calls on all my GME shares at $40 strike price. Am I going to get burned? Ooh. If they announce a merger, probably. If they don't announce a merger, you're probably going to be just fine at $40. So, for your sake, I hope not. For my sake, I hope yes. Guess for long term. Got to go to band practice. Been drumming for 25 hours. But stopping in to say you were a badass. Much love to the animals. Thank you. Thank you. Kitten, this will be the last time you get to come play in the room while I'm doing a show. How many beluga whales do you think fit into an Airbus Beluga XL plane? Huh? Airbus Airbus Beluga. Specialized wide body airliner. Okay, how much can it carry? Okay, so oh, you're back there. Okay, dog's being nervous as hell. Development background, construction, further development, design. Tell me how much it can carry. 2,000 flight hours, 85 flights, 1,000 hours. Okay, how many hours? I want to know its payload. Here we go. So max takeoff weighs 155,000 kilograms. So it looks like 150,000 pounds. Weight of beluga whale. 1,500 to 2,600 for female, 2,400 to 3,500. Let's call it 3,000 pound average. You're taking males and females and throwing them in there. So looks like you can do 50 of them. So 50 beluga whales can fit in a beluga airplane, mass wise. But you have to remember they're whales, so you got to add water. So water is quite heavy per meter. So let's say you fill the thing with water, right? It's 150,000. Okay. Volume of 150,000 pounds of water. Okay, so I guess we can do it as it'd be easier if we were doing it 150,000. So 18,000 cubic. Oh no, 18,000 gallons. That's like a swimming pool. So basically, we have to cram 50 beluga whales into one swimming pool. I think so. I think in the end, you can carry 2 beluga whales in the water needed to hold them. That's what you can do with one of those. So you could carry 50 dead beluga whales or enough water for 2 whales. There's the answer to your question. Because for long term, years later. Oh, you haven't been doing a 25 hour drumming marathon. Been doing 25 years of drumming. Word. Love the new kitten. What? Got 2 cats myself. Goku and Booster. Where is the kitten anyway? It's like toddlers. When it goes quiet, that's when you know there's trouble going on. Oh, of course it just reset again. Come on, go back up. 2 guts for the long term. Where are you? There you are. Andrew VH, if not tomorrow, we're still 1 day close from Moas, so probably next day. As good a logic as any. We got. Wait, monkey. Be nice with the stupid kitten. Be nice. Come on, monkey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Leave the. Oh, you're gonna stay right there? If you snip snap, you get in trouble. Don't be a snippy dog. Be a gentle, guiding, motherly dog. Just like the last kitten. You were so motherly to the last kitten. Why are you such a dickbag to this one? Okay. Decay. If we are finally lucky and B-Boy merge tomorrow, we pop in Martinelli's? Yes. Yes, we're popping Martinelli's. Of course. Popping, dropping confetti. We're going to be like, I don't know, balloons, strippers on poles. Something around there. She's like doing massive sighs down there. She's like, Marquez is here. Louis, throwing them stickers out there. 110 Mahir. What do you think about Palantir by end of the month? Palantir is a viable business that's working in the defense industry, but it's owned by Peter Thiel, which makes me not want to have anything to do with them. That's what I think of Palantir. I have a feeling that they're going to do all sorts of illegal, awful things, and get into massive trouble eventually for selling weapons to countries that shouldn't, going through private spy programs without warrants and things. I think anyone at Palantir is probably going to end up in prison at some point. I don't know when it's going to be, but I don't trust those folks. And I don't trust Peter Thiel. He is a Bond villain. And, yeah. So, I mean, in the meantime, you know, we can have things go up and down and stock, you know, contracts get made and the stock does well. But, it just seems like I've watched enough Bond films to know that they can't be trusted. That's what I think about them. Corporate Walnut. Don't start shit you can't finish. Exactly. No, don't drink. God dang it. Get your face out of my water glass. You little monster. Now it's got like kitten snot in my water. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. You got 13 minutes, dude, and then you're going back in the hole. So enjoy it. Yeah, you're going back in the hole. You're going back in the hole. You're going back in the hole. Yeah. And new classes apparently showing other tickers could be Nothing Burger. Maybe glitching. Maybe we're glitching. Right? What other tickers is it showing up on? Just made me think no one here is pushing that bullshit Haitian immigrants abducting and eating pet stories. Seriously. Haitian immigrants will provide you with goat curry. And that is one of the most amazing foods on planet Earth. So quit being a dick. Says 54, water possibly found under the surface of Mars. Don't tear down Jiga Shukla's paper. He paid money for that. Yeah, there's probably a boatload of water under the surface of Mars, but it'll have to be mined like limestone, just cutting out slabs and then cooking it somewhere to get the actual juice out of it. Mars will never be warm enough to have liquid water on its surface ever again. There's no way we could produce an atmosphere that could do that. You can try to convert, release more CO2 in the atmosphere, but there just isn't enough to make it worthwhile. So you have to throw a bunch of comets at it or something, warm up the entire planet, get the core melting again, differentiation happening, and it'll take probably 100 million years or so for it to turn into a goo ball and then reduce back down to something solid with volcanoes pumping out atmosphere, which will eventually get ripped apart by the solar rays. So in 100 years time we could do it. Is the fat man here? Fat man? You want to come in? Here we go. Yeah, you wanna look at that, kitty? Your father is here. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Okay, everybody's here. We got all three animals in the house. Monkey's totally okay with the fat man booping him in the face. But how important is the discovery of water on Mars? I mean, when you got water, you can do all sorts of things. You can get minerals. You can use it to classify minerals. You can use it to support life. You can use it for rocket fuels and all sorts of things. So water is very important. It's just that, there's nothing else on Mars that's worth it. So there's no minerals to get with the water. You can go, rocket fuel away. But then you're just going down the surface of Mars to get more rocket fuel to go somewhere else. So I just don't... Mars is kind of useless, is what I have to say. MDK, probably a dumb question. What if Roaring Kitty posts his positions options after earnings so that even if there is no good news, and then they try to hammer it down, they will have to fight Roaring Kitty hype? We still go up? I'm actually surprised he didn't post anything last night. He normally when he does his little emoji thing or makes a post, that Sunday evening he posts a YOLO update, and he apparently did not post one yesterday. So interesting. Kitten, don't you step on the keyboard. Here. There you go. Yeah. But would he do a YOLO update midday? Or midweek? It's up to him, really. He had an MO, but he's obviously changing it up a little bit here. Love Sorom. Talk about GME class shares. I mean, apparently they're saying it's happening in other tickers, which is weird. Why would it be new class unless there's some system-wide glitch going on, just changing everything to new class. Yeah. So. Sorry. It's a disaster. I should have brought this kitten in here. It's like constantly just like, is it going to die? Yeah, get that fat guy. You can get mule kicked by the fat guy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, get the tail. Get that tail. Oh, okay, go under the ottoman. All right. Monkey, be nice. Okay. Superb, please explain why atoms travel the way they do outside of our atmosphere. Superb. I mean, you got a couple different ways atoms travel. There are galactic cosmic rays, so things are coming from outside the system that have been perhaps generated by huge explosions far away, and they're coming from outside, and they're traveling near the speed of light, and they can be, you know, atoms and of all sorts of different sizes. Then you've got like solar rays, so you've got material blowing off our own sun, which are traveling like millions of miles an hour. They're charged particles. They're, you know, the solar winds. We have particles that bounce out of atmospheres. It's like when you got a helium balloon, and that helium balloon gets released and goes up, 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 up. Eventually gets to a point in the atmosphere where it's so thin that the balloon expands and explodes, releasing all that helium. And that helium will float to the top of the atmosphere, will get hit with solar winds, and it will reach escape velocity. Hey, monkey. Be nice. Nice. And it'll reach escape velocity and head off into outer space in whatever direction it happens to have vibrated out of, but probably generally blown by the solar winds at that point. So that's how they travel. Then they get to a point where they get outside of the sphere of influence of the solar winds, and then they hit these like currents that flow through interstellar space. And those currents, I think, are largely dictated by sort of large gravitational pressures of huge clouds, and from what is the how should I put this, the density wave of orbiting materials in space, where, you know, you got things that are orbiting, but every once in a while they orbit and then get really close to each other and then form a big cloud as a result, so they can pull things along with tidal forces and stuff. But that's, you know, that'd be my guess. That's the best I can come up with on that. Zapdos, new is nothing. I looked back at my old Jimmy purchase and it had new Class A. Oh, interesting. So maybe there's nothing going on and we're all just a bunch of butt-kissed dorkwads. That's also an incredibly poignant view of things, is that we're all just, you know, hyper-aware dorcuses who get excited about the littlest things. Bendeco, as a never Trumper, seems like he's putting together the dream team to win. Who would that be? A disliked third-party Democrat, a disliked Democrat who left the party, a disliked senator, and a disliked presidential candidate. I don't see where the dream team is coming together on the Trump side. I just don't. Yeah, you know I'm biased, but I don't see it. Tampa Bay Buckeye, direct mushroom therapy. Houston could not create Crest toothpaste, yet gives Chinese cat population studies. What? I would love to create Crest toothpaste. He lost money to the American Beef Cattle Industry Award for most honest citizen who has no air conditioning. Then he knew he had fucked up. I have no idea what that means, but right on. Michael David, Houston, just heard BPY is coming back under the name Titty to sell products online, compete with Amazon. Have you heard anything? I mean, that's been rumors for 3 years now. We won't know until it actually emerges from bankruptcy with some sort of clarity. And who knows? They could announce some sort of emergence tomorrow. They could announce it a year from now. I have a feeling it's going towards the end of the month is sort of the time frame that the judge kind of want to wrap up a lot of things. So, they in the plan, they say it can't emerge from bankruptcy while the plan man still does his thing with debts and whatnot. So it can kind of fork that way. And I'm hoping we fork up real good. Gal Cooper, Houston. Hey, bud, long-time lurker. Watch every show, but rarely comment. Don't have anything to say other than you're a cool dude. Chad is cool too. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Cal Cooper. And this cool shirt says right out. RE, stop talking about politics and bashing Trump. Use your lizard brain. Use your lizard brain. You can do better. I can do better than talking shit about a convicted felon adjudicated rapist who stole a bunch of classified documents and aligned himself with hostile foreign nations and took a bunch of money from them. My lizard brain saying no. Tammy Buckeye, I used to work for NASA. Oh, what'd you do there? Juice Man, you must be new around here, RE. Ace Ventura water's a fad like the iPhone. Tampa Buckeye says it's a ship that made the Kessel Run less than 12 parsecs will outrun Imperial starships. And Ace Ventura says a parsec is unit distance. It is. A parsec is 3.2 million light years. So 3 million light years ish. In the Star Wars Saga one where they had the really bad actor try to play a Harrison Ford character, Han Solo. They do a brilliant way of showing how they did the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs. So apparently, it's this cloud with lots of rocks and destroyed planetoids, and there's a safe way to go, which is a long way, and then there is a theorized kind of like Northwest Passage route that monkey. Come on, just leave the kitten alone, dude. There's like a dangerous route that was 12 parsecs long, and that's how they was like, that's a pretty clever way of working that in there so that it gets resolved, 40 years later. A bunch of nerds saying, that's not, parsec isn't a speed, it's a distance. I did appreciate that part. I also appreciated Donald Glover's portrayal of, what's his butt? Mary Monkey. Yeah. Lando Calrissian. Monkey appreciated his Lando Calrissian as well. Such a great job acting to play against such a terrible actor to try and play Han Solo. There's one scene where that dude did that was very Han Solo-esque, and the rest of the time, nothing remotely Han Solo came out of him. Bite a monkey butt. Got the fat cat corralling the kitten now, so that's good. As long as the fat cat's taking care of it. Sincere 206, happy birthday, Houston. Can we talk Seahawks? Defense looked a league of boomish, but why is it so hard to get a good O-line? Also, MMTLP news. No MMTLP news. Seahawks defense seemed to be okay, and they said that they can do better. I don't know why it's so hard to get a good O-line. Whenever we get someone who's good on the O-line, we trade him for an ineffective, wide receiver or something, and it does us no good whatsoever. So, yeah, the Seahawks need to figure that one out. I'm of the school that if you've got a decent enough O-line, you can put your grandmother in there and she can throw for 250 yards a game. All about that pocket protection, man. And if they don't have to run for their life, and Russell Wilson was a good running for his life quarterback because he was good in the scramble. He could make runs and run for 1,000 yards a year if needed to. But then he started to get old and hit too much, and then he started to get into Eli Manning territory. You're getting sacked 9 times a game, and then it's just your body just goes, and that's it. So yeah, there's a reason why when Tom Brady went back to Tampa Bay after he left New England, he had 5 Pro Bowlers on his O-line, and he took a huge pay cut in order to pay for those 5 Pro Bowlers. So if some quarterbacks would realize, like, hey, maybe I don't take $50 million a year to be a quarterback, but I take $20 million a year and then make another $500 million on endorsements, in the end, I come out on top, a la Tom Brady. But they don't think that way. They think, I want $50 million now, and then they get a whole bunch of like children to block them, and that's about it. Okay, I'm at the end of the show. As far as the short show, my computer had to do a restart and update Windows and blah, blah, blah. I will do one of these shows tomorrow and then hopefully do the premiere of the political show on Wednesday with the refiring of the debate. So, all right, cool? Are we cool? All right, talk to you guys tomorrow. Fingers crossed something awesome happens. And we'll do this.